Hi everyone, I'm Shenee Holloway and I'm here with Councilmember Greg Whitlock in the beautiful Downtown Duluth,
With
right
an
by the
amazing
Jewel Box.
day.
Amazing
Oh,
day.
on a
Beautiful.
rainy year. Great day.
With our sunglasses on.
Yeah.
So we're going to just start with some questions. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. So I heard that the city took over the maintenance of the medians on PIB.
We did.
So tell us a little bit about that. Why did you do it?
Well, I was thinking about that the other day. You know, we have been talking about those medians on PIB, Peachtree Industrial Boulevard, for years. So when you drive into Duluth, you drive in from Johns Creek, their medians are well maintained. You drive in from Swanee, their medians are well maintained. And you get into Duluth, and the medians were just grass, maybe some overgrown weeds and kind of grass, but kind of plain. We have been trying to work with the county to allow some type of improvement to those medians for a while, with not really understanding what that plan would look like. With some transition at the county transportation department, we were able to negotiate being able to improve the medians. Really is for aesthetics reasons and trying to build a sense of community. You see the beautification that was going on here in downtown Duluth.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
The plan is to have this level of standard all over the city.
Sure.
And the medians on PIB did not represent the standard that we have here. So we were doing that in an effort to improve the standard because the county just wants to mow grass. And there's nothing wrong with that, but we wanted a higher standard.
Our standards are higher here.
Our standards are higher.
Yes.
We want people to realize that this is a good place to be and to stop and be here, not just drive through. And so that kind of plays into it.
Good, I like it. So who's responsible for maintaining it?
We are. Okay. So we made the maintenance of it more difficult, so we have the responsibility of maintaining it. It's a combination of our Public Works Department and a landscape contractor we have already working with our town green and some other areas.
Okay, so another question in the same vein, and you might have answered it earlier. What's the significance of that? Why is that important for us to do that?
It was a matter of establishing a sense of place. When you're driving from one community into another and the quality of standard declines and then improves again as you keep driving, it makes it feel like the area you were in was not as good of an area. And so we were really trying to have a consistency of a community that when you drive through Johns Creek into Gwinnett and into Duluth, whether you go to Swanee, Norcross, or unincorporated Gwinnett, you'll know that you're in a stable, proud community when you're in our city limits. And so that was really the purpose behind it.
Awesome. Love those answers. I want people to come here too. I have another question for you. So there is a huge art influence here in the city of Duluth. It seems like it's thematic. Everywhere there's art. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Well, we do have a master art plan.
Okay.
It's a plan that is supposed to help lead us. It is not a plan that tells us what we have to do.
Okay.
So it's one thing a lot of the citizens don't really understand. When we have a master plan on anything, whether it's planning or art or anything else, the plan is a roadmap. It is not a commitment to do those things. But the goal is to use art to create character in the community. And once again, it goes back to the creating a sense of place. A lot of economists will now say that a creative economy is what most young professionals are looking for. A creative economy is not just artists, it is architects, software developers, engineers, any type of a career that gets inspired by creativity wants to be around creativity. So as far as us trying to make our community a place that businesses want to be, that's where art plays into that. The art, as far as the citizens go, really is just, once again, helping to enhance the community areas, the open areas that we currently have.
In some neighborhoods, the city maintains the roads. In some, they don't. Why?
So it depends on who owns the roads. So we maintain all the roads owned by the city unless you're in a gated community, because the neighborhood owns those. And yours is a unique situation in the sense that your HOA owns the road.
The HOA owns the road. That's a
And
you.
That's usually the case with stormwater and everything too in those situations. Yeah.
So where can a citizen go to find out all this information that you know? How can we build our capacity? Is there somewhere online that we can?
Well, we try to put as much as we possibly can on the website.
Okay.
What I encourage people to do is to get engaged.
Yes.
Participate in our LEADS program.
Yes.
Which is, I don't know how many, I forgot how long the program
I think
is.
it's about 6 weeks.
Because you went through that program.
In 2019.
It's a 6-week program that goes to the different departments and the purpose of the city and
Yes.
our services, how we generate the revenue, how things are done. It's really a very, very general view of the city. But you learn the details by getting engaged, by being on boards, being on commissions.
Yes.
And we try to encourage as many citizens as possible to apply to be on those boards.
Good, I like it. Thank you so much, Greg.
I enjoyed
That's all
it.
the questions I have for you, and I'll send it back to Mayor Nancy in the studio.